Radhe Krishna. Namaste. On behalf of Adhyatma Yoga Academy and Advaita Academy, a hearty welcome to all of you this evening for the Krishnam Vande Jagat Guru, the global festival of divinity in humanity, celebrating the universal teachings of Shri Krishna. From today onwards, we have a Harikatha Saptaham in collaboration with Vijayshri School of Harikatha, founded by Srimati Vishakha Hari. This one glorious week, we will have the opportunity to listen to Harikatha by different Shishyas of Srimati Vishakha Hari. Today, we have on Krishna Janmam from the Bhagavatam by Ramya Sridhar, who is based in Buffalo, New York. Ramya Sridhar was first introduced to Carnatic music at the tender age of 5 and now is currently learning vocal music from the Veena exponent Srimati Padmavati Anantagopalan. In addition to this, she has also ventured to the art of Harikatha under the teachings of Srimati Vishakha Hari. She is a student of Vijayshri School of Harikatha. Ramya also has a bachelor's degree in biological sciences from the University of Buffalo and is currently in her first year of medical school at Upstate Medical University in New York. I welcome once again all of you. Let's drown ourselves in Ramya Sridhar's Harikatha. Thank you.
Also, Radhe Krishna. Also, we have with us Srimati Nirmala Vardarajan, who is the main Sutradhari behind all this which we are doing, who is the manager, who is providing all the logistics and technical support for the Vijayshri School of Harikatha. I welcome her also with Radhe Krishnas and also request her to say a few words before we begin this week-long unique Harikatha Saptaha Malika on Krishna Leela. I think for the first ever time this is happening by different speakers on different topic, but on a continuity on the entire Krishna Leela. So thanks to this unique concept by our Guru Srimati Vishakha Hari ji, and which is ably supported by Nirmala ji and all the Sishyas of Vijayshri School of Harikatha. I once again welcome Nirmala ji as well as Ramya and request Nirmala ji to speak a few words before we start to listen Ramya. Radhe Krishna.
Thank you, Subhuji. Namo Namah Sadgurubhyaha Sadgurubhyo Namo Namaha. Namo Namah Sadgurubhyaha Sadgurubhyo Namo Namaha. Hare Rameti Krishneti Nama Sankirtanam Sada Loka Kshemaya Kurvantam Premikam Sadgurum Bhaje. Radhe Krishna. Good evening to everyone and our humble pranams to the August gathering. It is indeed a privilege and pleasure to be part of this global event, Krishnam Vande Jagat Guru. And Vijayshri School is really very happy to be associating with Adhyatma Yoga and Advaita Academy to do this wonderful event. Vijayshri School of Harikatha was inaugurated by our revered Guru Srimati Vishakha Mani on 19th February 2020. So today is indeed very special for us as the Vijayshri baby is today 6 months old. Wow. She is now starting to crawl, and you know what more can be really fitting than getting to do a Saptaha Malika on the occasion of Krishna Janmashtami. So it is indeed, we are very blessed and privileged. And, Vijay Shri was started in fond remembrance of Mani's mother, Srimati Vijaya Santanam, and with the blessings of her revered guru and father-in-law, Sri Sri Anna, also called as Sri Krishna Premi Swamigal. And, we are actually training, Mani is training a lot of Sishyas, a lot of children, and we have students ranging across 5 years to 40 years. And in the beautiful art form of Harikatha, under our Siksha program, we also have satsang programs. So it is really a pleasure for us to present to you our 7 Sishyas to do this unique Bhagavata Saptah Malika. So without further ado, I hand over to Subbuji, and thank you one and all for your support, and we hope you will really enjoy and soak yourselves in bhakti with our Sishyas. Radhe Krishna.
Radhe Krishna, thank you, Nirmala ji. I'm so glad to see Radha Muralidharan sitting in behind Ramya Sridhar, who is the presiding deity at Paranur, and we have Shri Anna here behind me. So how nice it is, as if usually when Shri Anna does the Govinda Shatakam at Paranur in the Utsavam which is going on, so Radha Muralidharan and Bhakta Kolahalan will be sitting just opposite that. Anna would be here and listening to that. So it's like that, the kind of feel, even though we are technologically connected, what a nice coincidence to that. And my Gopalji is also ready here to celebrate his birth here. So with this, Radhe Krishna, welcome to Ramya. We are all very eager to hear you.
Radhe Krishna. Namaste Sadgurubhyah Sadgurubhyo Namo Namaha Namo Nama Sadgurubhyah Sadgurubhyo Namo Namaha Hare Rameti Krishneti Nama Sankirtanam Sarga Lokakshemaya Kurvantam Premikam Sadgurum Bhaje Premikam Sadgurum Bhaje Vanshi Vibhushitakara Navanida Pitambarat Arunabimba Paladaroshtrat Purendu Swaldaramuka Purendu Swaldaramuka Aravilda Netrat Aravilda Netrat Krishna Param Kimapi Tattvamaham na jane Aravilda Netrat Krishna Param Kimapi Tattvamaham na jane Shyama Sundara Jagal Morana Lavanya Shyama Sundara Jagal Morana Lavanya Shyama Sundara Jagal லாவண்ய ஷாம சுந்தர ஜகல் மோகன லாவண்ய கோமல சரணன் கோபிகாரவனன் கூலிதகையே தலநடை பால கிருஷ்ண சுவாமிக்கு சரியவதயம் கோமல சரணன் கோபிகாரவனன் கூலிதகையே தலநடை பால கிருஷ்ண சுவாமிக்கு சரியவதயம் சந்திரவதனன் ஸ்ரீ கிருஷ்ண சுவாமிக்கு சரியவதயம் சந்திரவதனன் ஸ்ரீ கிருஷ்ண சுவாமிக்கு சரியவதயம் பார்க்கடல தனில் பள்ளி குண்டவர் பாரில் நந்த கோபாலனாய் பிறந்த பார்க்கடல தனில் பள்ளி குண்டவர் பாரில் நந்த கோபாலனாய் பிறந்த பார்க்கடல தனில் பள்ளி குண்டவர் பாரில் கோபாலனாய் பிறந்து பார்க்கடலில் பள்ளி குண்டவர் பாரில் நந்த கோபாலனாய் பிறந்து பார்த்த ஈரனை திருடி புழண்டான பார்த்த ஈரனை திருடி புழண்டவன் பதம் பணியும் அன்பர் பவகோயரவன் தருணம் என் சரச கோபால சுவாமிக்கு சரியவதயம் பதம் பணியும் அன்பர் பவகோயரவன் தருணம் என் சரச கோபால சுவாமிக்கு சரியவதயம் சந்திரவதனன் ஸ்ரீ கிருஷ்ண சுவாமிக்கு சரியவதயம் Shriyapadhyana Bhagavan has taken numerous avatars, and out of all of them, Shri Krishna Avataram is the most supreme and lovable by devotees at large. In Bhagavad Gita, Bhagavan says, Yada yada hi dharmasya glanir bhavati bharata abhyuttanam dharmasya tadatmanam srijamyaham. He proclaims that he takes an avataram whenever there is a need to establish dharma. Establishing dharma primarily involves two aspects. One is to safeguard the people who adhere to dharma, and secondly, to remove the obstacles created by those who do adharma. These can be done merely by the sankalpa of Bhagavan, but in spite of that, he incarnated as Rama in Treta Yugam as a human being to show all of mankind an ideal for all of us to follow. Matya avatarastu iha matya sikshanam. We all learn from the exploits of Rama how to conduct ourselves in our day-to-day lives. But Srimad Bhagavatam points to another beautiful reason as to why Bhagavan incarnates as Krishna and why Krishna Avataram is supreme. Samsmarayamscha chintayal Shravan नामानि रूपाणि च मङ्गलानि ते नामानि रूपाणि मङ्गलानि नामानि रूपाणि च मङ्गलानि ते क्रियासु यस्त्वच्चरणारविन्दयो क्रियासु यस्त्वच्चरणारविन्दयो विष्टचेताः न भवाय कल्पते न भवाय कल्पते Just by reciting the beautiful names of Krishna and remembering and listening to the glorious leelas of Krishna, Shrinvan Grinanna Samsmarayamscha Chintayanna Namani Rupani cha Mangalani te. Our hearts become purified like freshly churned white butter, which Krishna immediately steals away. And when knowledge dawns on one's heart, they realize their own true nature, which leads to liberation. And for that reason, Krishna Avataram is the supreme avatar. With that in mind, as Shuka Maharishi says, Rasikaha Bhuvi Bhavukaha. Let all of us Rasikas listen to Krishna Leela, the beautiful exploits and wonders of Sri Krishna. Today, I will be presenting to you all Krishna Jananam, the birth of Bhagavan Shri Krishna. Vishwambhara Kim na shashakar Sarvam Saha Kim na shashakar Shamapi Bhattum Bharamakshama Kim Krishna Tvishameva Mayam Prabhavakaya Krishna Tvishameva Mayam Prabhavakaya The one who tolerates the entire world is Bhudevi. Sri Anna, in his Grantham, Govinda Kathamritam, describes her as Vishwambhara, Sarvam Saha, and Kshama. Bhudevi is set as the golden standard by which we associate patience, tolerance, and forgiveness. She withstands towering skyscrapers, massive mountains, and vast oceans. However, there is one thing she is unable to bear. Kim na shashaka sodu. What is that that she cannot bear? It is that she cannot tolerate Krishna dveshis. The atrocities and adharmic activities were increasing multifold as asuras and demons like Kamsa, Pralambhasura, Aghasura, Chanura, Putana, and so many more were terrorizing the earth. Bhudevi, being the one who can bear such enormous structures, could not bear those who do adharma. She takes the form of a cow and seeks refuge in Lord Brahma, by prostrating before him. Sharanam bhavakarunamaye kurudina dayalo. Sharanam bhavakarunamaye kurudina dayalo. Sharanam bhavakarunamaye kurudina dayalo. Sharanam bhavakarunamaye dayalo. Sharanam bhavakarunamaye dayalo. Karuna rasa varunalaya, 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 Kariraja Kripalo. Karuna rasa varunalaya, Kariraja Kripalo. Sharanam bhavakarunamaye dayalo. Sharanam bhavakarunamaye dayalo. Adhuna tanu vidhinamayi sudhiya suravaredam. Adhuna tanu vidhinamayi sudhiya suravaredam. Adhuna tanu vidhinamayi sudhiya suravaredam. Madhusudana, 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 Haramavaguridam. Madhusudana, Madhusudana, Haramavaguridam. Sharanam bhavakarunamaye kurudina dayalo. Sharanam bhavakarunamaye kurudina dayalo. Bhagavan appears in the Samadhi of Brahmadeva and says he will incarnate as the son of Devaki and Vasudeva to eliminate all of these atrocities. Rajadani tatasa bhut sarvaya tapapuja Mathura Bhagavan Nityam Sannihito Hari. Gwalior, Agra, and Mathura, as we call today, existed in Dwapara Yuga as Bhoja Rajyam. It was ruled by Kamsa, the son of Ugrasena. Actually, it was supposed to be Ugrasena who was king, but Kamsa didn't allow his father to rule at all. He was disturbing all of the good deeds and dharmic activities in his kingdom. He imprisoned his own father and took the kingship for himself. One special day came when Kamsa's sister Devaki was getting married to Vasudeva, the son of Surasena of the Yadava clan. During the procession, Kamsa himself drives the chariot for the newly wedded couple to show off his affection for his sister. While doing so, an astral voice was heard. "Eh, Abudha, Devaki's eighth child will destroy you." Hearing this, Kamsa becomes wild. He draws his sword to kill Devaki then and there. Vasudeva immediately pleads with Kamsa, trying to convince him to spare Devaki's life. Vasudeva was helpless. He tried to talk to Kamsa, saying that such a devious deed wouldn't befit him as a king. But Kamsa was in no mood to listen. Finally, Vasudeva pleads and says, "Let me give you all of my progeny. Please, please spare the life of Devaki." Kamsa, realizing that the danger was not with Devaki, but rather her progeny, spares her life. And as an added precautionary measure, he throws the brand newly wedded couple into jail. Kirtimantam pratamajam Kamsaya natadundubi arpayamasa krichena sonritadati vihvalahara. Devaki's first child was born. He was a boy child. They named him Kirtiman. However, Devaki's happiness as a new mother was short-lived, as Vasudeva takes the child to Kamsa as he promised. At first, Kamsa decides to leave the child, as it's only the eighth child that's the problem. However, Vasudeva knew not to get his hopes up, because he knew that Asuras like Kamsa have a fickle mind and they may change their decision at any point of time. And soon enough, it's not even been a few minutes that Vasudeva returns to the cell, his jail cell with the child, that Kamsa quickly rushes over and grabs the newborn and throws him against the wall, killing him right in front of Devaki's eyes. Like this, Kamsa kills 6 of the children born to Devaki and Vasudeva one by one. Devaki is immersed with despair. உன்னை கண்டு கொண்டே போக விடுவதுண்டே மக்கள் அவ்வரை கல்லிடை மோத மக்கள் அவ்வரை கல்லிடை தப்பல் தல்வயிற்று சிக்கன வந்து பிறந்து நின்றாய் திருமாலிரு சோலை எழுந்தாய் திருமாலிரு சோலை To such a couple who are immersed in sorrow, Bhagavan was going to incarnate. Seeing the pathetic state of Devaki, Bhagavan asks Yogamaya to transplant the seventh child from the womb of Devaki to Rohini's womb, the first wife of Vasudeva, residing in Gokulam. In addition, he asks her to be born as the daughter of Yashoda and Nandagopal. And thus, he says, she will be called divine names such as Durga, Bhadrakali, Kumuda, Chandika, Kamakshi, Meenakshi, and so on,